Portions of this program are pre-recorded.
This is the Joe Pags Show. To talk to Joe, call 888-941-PAGS. And now, it's Joe Pags.
Great to have you. Thanks. I appreciate you stopping by the Joe Pags Show for your Wednesday. There's a lot going on. We've got Cari, we've got Polo, we've got Sam, and we've got a lot to get to. We've got Nancy Mace, U.S. Representative, District 1 Republican, great state of South Carolina. We also have Grover Norquist on the program today. He's going to explain taxing unrealized gains. It's just exactly what it sounds like. You haven't realized them, which means you don't have them yet. We're going to tax you on it. It's like saying, I know you're going to go to work eventually, and we know that eventually you'll make $50,000 a year, so let's tax you on the $50,000 a year job that you don't have yet. It's something like that, but it's more about home value, property value. It's more about stocks. It's more about your 401k, your retirement, and they want a piece of the action before there's any action to be had. We're going to explain all that with Grover Norquist coming up. Again, Nancy Mace and Grover Norquist on this program. I was on Newsmax a little while ago. Cari, you watched, right?
Sadly, I did not.
Wow. Whoa.
See that.
So
fantastic.
It was unbelievable. They said, we have never had a hit like that before. And I think that's a positive, no?
I don't know. It could go both ways.
Actually, couldn't
go either
it?
way.
That could be a bad thing, couldn't it? So I was on Newsmax with our friend Carl Higbee, who we hope to have on this program next week. We'll see. We're working on that. But he's got a great show called Frontline, and he's got an incredible monologue where I learned all this stuff about what was found out about the Secret Service. The Secret Service failures in Butler were already well known. Already knew that if you looked, you see a guy with a rangefinder walking around trying to see the distance from a building to where Donald Trump was going to speak. You already know that there were warnings a few days earlier that Iran was hoping to assassinate President Trump. We knew that there was a so-called credible threat, and the Secret Service was supposed to talk to local law enforcement and be in communication, which they never did, and somehow keep President Trump safe. Well, those things didn't happen. Trump got shot in the ear, and we're finding out more today that's going to make you go, I'm sorry, what? And Cari, keep in mind, and after you read the story, I'll opine about it, nobody's been fired yet from the Secret Service. The director stepped down under pressure, but nobody who was there that day and failed this massively has been fired. What do you have?
From the New York Post, the U.S. Secret Service agents in charge of Donald Trump's July 13th rally failed at nearly every opportunity before and during the former president's rally in Butler, Pennsylvania, according to a scathing 94-page Senate report on the July 13th sniper attack released Wednesday. Perhaps no moment's more emblematic than the detail about how a poorly trained Secret Service agent had to call a 1-800 tech support hotline to get support to fly a drone that could have spotted crooks and his efforts to case the ground. Officials said. A scathing 94-page Senate report released Wednesday by the Homeland Security and Governmental Affairs Committee and Permanent Subcommittee on Investigations found a slew of missteps and miscommunications that allowed gunman Thomas Matthew Crooks to wound Trump and two other supporters and kill fireman Corey Comparatore, 50. Multiple foreseeable and preventable planning and operational failures by USSS contributed to Crooks' ability to carry out the assassination attempt on former President Trump July 13th, the preliminary report read. These included unclear roles and responsibilities, insufficient coordination with state and local law enforcement, the lack of effective communications, and inoperable CUAS systems, among many others. Inexperienced agents overseas counter drone operations, and the Secret Service agent in charge of flying a counter drone at the Butler rally ran into technical difficulties, officials found, leading him to rely on a toll-free tech support hotline for help. The agent admitted he had less than an hour of training on how to operate the drone, with another agent giving him only a brief rundown before leaving him in charge. And the issue caused the deployment of the counter drone to be delayed for hours. That gap allowed Crooks to fly a drone of his own to survey the area without being noticed, according to the Senate report. Even after agents and law enforcement were made aware of a threat to the former president, they did not act to warn Trump and get him off stage. Shortly before shots were fired, a Secret Service counter sniper saw local law enforcement running toward the AGR building where Crooks was spotted with their guns drawn, but he did not alert former President Trump's protective detail to remove him from the stage, according to the report. The Secret Service counter sniper told the committee that while seeing officers with their guns drawn elevated the threat level, the thought to notify someone to get Trump off the stage did not cross his mind.
All right. Man, there's a lot there. So we knew that there were failures because the protectee, President Trump, got shot in the ear. Would have been shot square in the face or in the head had he not turned his head to go look at that immigration graph that he says saved his life. I agree. They couldn't fly the drones. The bad guy had a drone up. The Secret Service, that I think gets $3 billion a year in taxpayer funding, couldn't fly the drones. They had them. They didn't know how to operate them. So I want people to really visualize this. The Secret Service doesn't have a direct line to the manufacturer of drones that they're using to protect dignitaries like President Trump, Vice President Harris, President Biden, President Obama, and so on. They didn't know how to run the drones that they buy. Call me crazy, but maybe you learned how to operate the drone 6 months ago before you need to use it at a place where you've got to protect a guy. And maybe you don't go there and try to learn on the job. And during the Butler rally or right before it, you're not on the line with the manufacturer saying, hey, can you help me out with it? It's not like you bought it for a Christmas present and you're hanging out in the backyard trying to figure out how to work the new drone. These drones were part of the operation to keep the man safe. And they didn't know how to use them. Now, Cari, is that how you take it when you read that story? They didn't know how to use the drones they had there to keep him safe.
Yes, that is. Yeah, that's what I got out of the story.
They're calling customer service. Hey, it's Bobby.
Support.
It's Bobby from Secret Service. Can you help me out? I can't get the drone in the air. I mean, and then you've got a credible threat about this bad guy on the roof. Then you got people yelling, gun, bad guy, he's on the roof, he's got a gun. And nobody grabs Trump, either A, stops him from going out. Mr. President, let's wait a few minutes. We're hearing some noise. Okay, and they did. It's not me making it up. They heard some noise. They heard that there was something going on. They lost track of somebody. There was a possible, problem, and they still let him out. I need to know why the person who said, Mr. President, you're safe, go ahead, is not out of a job today. And then when he's on the stage, they now know for 2 or 3 minutes that there's something going down. Why don't you take him off the stage? And all of that is exposed. And again, I'm not elaborating. This is what Cari just read in the New York Post story. Cari, how many people have been fired for the Secret Service? I can't remember.
0.
0. I mean, the fact that there aren't a dozen Secret Service agents or HSI agents that are now out of a job today because of the massive failure that day in Pennsylvania. We haven't even mentioned the nut job at the Trump golf course in West Palm Beach, Florida. The fact that nobody's been fired tells me they're not taking responsibility. They're not being accountable. And yeah, they pushed the one woman out of her job, but so what? That doesn't do anything because then you put another Secret Service agent into the head job. The new acting Secret Service director guy is another Secret Service agent. Of course, they're going to look out for their own. They're not trying to figure out exactly what went down and how do you fix it. And now today, they announced, we got a new policy. No accidents. Oh, okay. No failures. No more failures going forward. What happened to the 2 failures you've had so far? When you don't even go around a golf course named Trump that Trump goes to, and the Secret Service had advanced knowledge that he was going to go there. The fact that you don't go around and do a perimeter, making sure there's not a nut job who's laying in wait for 12 hours, hoping to kill the former president, according to the allegations. The fact that you don't know that tells me you had massive failures in Pennsylvania. You had massive failures in Florida. Today they're saying, all right, no more failures. Oh, thanks. I feel good about that.
Shouldn't that have always been the case?
Well, yeah, I would think zero tolerance for failures.
Yeah.
And then Trump walked out today and he said, I don't care how many times they shoot at me, I'm not going to give up. The guy, listen, if nothing else, he's got a set. If nothing else, he's a guy who's got some backbone and some gumption. But my God, we can't trust that an organization that gets billions of dollars of taxpayer money every year can keep our dignitaries safe. Are you serious? It was not lost on me that Volodymyr Zelensky, who should have been over in Ukraine trying to figure out what the hell's going on over there, not lost on me that he felt safe as could be when he was in town yesterday. Not lost on me that he felt just perfectly safe. So your thoughts on this? Do we now trust the DHS that's in charge of the Secret Service that's run by Mayorkas, who's been impeached by Republicans and who hates Trump? Mayorkas does not like Trump. I don't care what you say. He doesn't like the man. Do we trust him with Trump's safety? If somebody said, hey, Pags, listen, we've got a new safety, apparatus at the station. So when you come in, you go through this guy, Bill. And I'm like, Bill and I have a history. Bill doesn't like me. I don't feel safe with Bill in charge. I think that I would have every right to say that. So can't we say, hey, maybe Alejandro should not be in charge of Trump's safety? Maybe take the Secret Service and put it back in some other department, maybe back in Treasury where it used to be? I'm not sure I understand why we're just acting as if it's all going to be better now. Because they still didn't give him the full compliment, or else they would have done a perimeter before Donald Trump showed up at that golf course that day. Massive failures by the Secret Service, and they really aren't saying, here's what we're doing to correct it. They're just saying we're going to correct it, and no more mistakes. Not going to let you down anymore. But nobody's getting fired. I mean, are we at least training people on how to fly a drone? Come on, dude. 888-941-PAGS, 888-941-7247, joepags.com. Want to hear from you. Super Beets Heart Chews, they taste great. It's a great product. It is a supplement by definition, but it doesn't taste medicine-y, doesn't taste like a supplement, doesn't taste like something that's going to be off-putting or leave a sour taste in your mouth. They taste great. They taste like you're actually cheating on your plan, but you're giving yourself a great level of energy throughout your day. Your work day, get your tasks done. Your school day, get your stuff done. Your play, you want to go and exercise, you want to go and walk around the block, you want to go dancing, you want to play with the grandkids, whatever. Super Beets Heart Chews is going to give you a great sense of support for your heart health, your blood pressure, your blood flow, your circulation. Paired to the healthy lifestyle, the unique antioxidant compound in Super Beets is clinically shown. They've done trials to be nearly 2 times more effective at promoting normal blood pressure than a healthy lifestyle all by itself. So get some of these right now. Double your potential with Super Beets Heart Chews. Get a free 30-day supply on all bundles and 15% off your first order by going to getsuperbeets.com and use promo code Joe. That's getsuperbeets.com, promo code JOE. And we're back after this.
The world is about to shift. Banks are going cashless globally with the emergence of central bank digital currency, which will bring with it programmable money and the ability to turn on or off your purchasing power based on your digital social profile. It's like the equivalent of spyware in your bank account. You need to get out of the system with the world's safest and most precious assets, silver and gold. Call Kirk Elliott Precious Metals at 720-605-3900. That's 720-605-3900.
Don't let them win. Patriot TV is committed to delivering the truth. America's new network for Patriots is growing fast, and we'd love you to join us as a member of Patriot TV. Your support makes it possible for us to continue to deliver unbiased reporting, thought-provoking discussions, and insights you won't find anywhere else. From in-depth interviews to behind-the-scenes footage, Patriot TV brings you closer to the voices shaping our nation's future. Whether it's political developments, cultural shifts, or global affairs, Patriot TV keeps you informed and empowered. As a member of Patriot TV, you'll get perks like personal invitations to exclusive Patriot TV events, where you can gather and network with like-minded Americans. We'll also host online events throughout the year with General Flynn, who's committed to host live Q&A webinars where callers like you can ask him questions and get real answers. Access to these events will be members only, so go to patriot.tv, click on Become a Member. It's fast and easy. We have a great membership option starting at just $9.99 a month, or save with our annual membership for only $99, or take advantage of the best value, the 2-year membership for just $159. Go to patriot.tv, click on Become a Member. It's fast and easy. Do your part to make sure the truth gets out to all patriots and help ensure future programming. Become a member today. Just go to patriot.tv, click on Become a Member, join today.
What if this happened to you when you're alone? Or what if it happened here? With MedGuard Alert, you're never alone. You can connect with medical professionals anywhere, anytime. And now MedGuard is introducing our exclusive new Care Watch. If you need help quickly, use it from anywhere to contact medical professionals. No cell phone required. The Care Watch is not only a life-saving medical alert device, it's a revolutionary health monitoring system that checks your blood pressure, heart rate, oxygen saturation, refrigeration, and much more. And here's the best part. If you have Medicaid, you may qualify to get your Care Watch for free. The Care Watch is only available through MedGuard Alert. Call us right now. We have monitoring programs starting as low as $1 a day. The call is free, activation is free, shipping is free, and no contract is required. Remember, with Medicaid, you may qualify to get your Care Watch for free. Don't wait. Call us to get your Care Watch right now. Operators are standing by.
Attention patriotic businesses. Do you want to see your sales skyrocket by selling your products or services to like-minded patriots? Well, if you're an advertiser who embodies the timeless principles of freedom, liberty, and patriotism, look no further than Patriot TV. Our viewers are responsive, economically active patriots who are committed to supporting businesses like yours that align with their values. For more information on advertising on America's new network of proud American businesses, email us at advertise@patriot.tv.
I don't know about you, but I have to have that cup of coffee in the morning. And Kingdom Cup is mold-free, it is pesticide-free, and it is organic. It's got this flavor that is delicious. You don't even have to put cream or sweetener in it.
Why did we go with the bean form, the whole bean? Because ultimately the powder form is the one that gathers the most moisture. And that means the more potential mold development. This is actually organic, mold-free, certified. That's important because ultimately people drink coffee. It's cultural. And so we tried to meet the culture where it is and create a healthy alternative.
Make the healthy choice for you and your family. Try mold-free, pesticide-free, and it's organic. Delicious Kingdom Cup coffee. And it's available now at the Patriot TV store. Go to patriot.tv and click on store. You'll find Kingdom Cup coffee in the health and wellness section. Order Kingdom Cup coffee at the Patriot TV store now.
Did you know that thousands of authors across the country have written books and published them with Page Publishing? If you've written a book, Page Publishing can help you through the process. We cut through the confusion of the publishing world to make it easy for you. If we decide to publish your book, your work ends and ours begins. From copy editing and proofing to typesetting and book cover art, we get you printed, distributed, and sold on Amazon, Apple iTunes, and in bookstores across the country. We'll even help you promote your book. That's right, we do all this for you. Biography, self-help, mystery, novels, sci-fi, even a children's book. No matter what genre, Page Publishing can bring your book to life. Call today for your free author submission kit and find out how you can be the next published author at Page Publishing.
Call for your free author submission kit at 855-993-2114. That's 855-993-2114.
I couldn't give anything a higher endorsement.
I would be remiss had I not include Cardio Miracle on my very short list of secrets.
It's the real deal. It's a real product. It's not another supplement.
I'm operating about 6 to 8 hours, and I've noticed that being on this Cardio Miracle has made a huge difference.
Since I started taking Cardio Miracle, about 8 months into it, the benefits have been fantastic.
You know, if I get hungry, then I just have a Cardio Miracle.
Not only is it safe, but it's necessary to take Cardio Miracle to stay well.
This let me sleep. It's feeling with more energy, more get up and go, and it's all because of what this company does.
For me as a doctor, Cardio Miracle is a staple.
Cardio Miracle to me is hope in a glass.
To try Cardio Miracle for yourself and get a special fan discount, go to the host page right now and click the link for Cardio Miracle.
This is the Joe Pags Show.
Where
What's going on, people? Good to see everybody. Let's go. Make sure you share the live if you like what we're laying down. This is a commercial break in the radio show. We come back, we'll take some phone calls about the Secret Service failures and a whole lot more. Have some other stuff to get to as well. Representative Nancy Mace on this program, also Grover Norquist. Great to have you at the Joe Pag Show for your Wednesday. Representative Nancy Mace on this program, hour number 3. Hour number 2 will be Grover Norquist from the Americans for Tax Reform. We talk about unrealized gains. What is that? And did everybody get a tax break when Trump did it, or did just his rich billionaire friends get a tax break? We'll break that down as well and a whole lot more. Right now, though, if you're just joining us, we just talked about, and Cari gave us a story from the New York Post, where the Secret Service is admitting even bigger failures than we knew in Butler, PA. They had 3 drones they couldn't operate. They didn't know how to. They called the manufacturer to get instructions on how to operate it as the rally was getting together. You got to be kidding me. We know about the shooter being on top of a roof, that people saw somebody up there. We know there were credible threats from Iran and from others before the rally started, yet for some reason they sent Trump out anyway. A lot of questions, very few answers. So at the end of the day, what do? Nobody gets fired. Mayorkas still has his job, although he's been impeached. What do? Something has to be reformed and fixed because it's not okay. Cari, somebody is telling me over on X that somebody got close to Barack Obama and Secret Service had to stop them or something. Can you look that up for me, please?
Yeah, let me look. Appreciate
it. I think they said TMZ is reporting it oddly, which would be weird, but it could still be a thing. Let me go to the phone lines in the meantime. Secret Service failures. What do you do about it? And nothing literally has been done since July 13th. Nothing. Nothing has been done. And they say they stepped up the full complement of Secret Service agents. How's that the fact when there was a guy who, for 12 hours, we're told, was out just outside of a fence with a great shot at a golfing tee? Come on now, a putting tee. Let me go to the phone line, say hello to Bob in Minnesota. Bob, what's up?
Hey, good afternoon. Full disclosure, I work for a large defense contractor. The little part of this story where they're calling the 800 service line or tech line for a commercial drone.
Yeah.
I mean, come on. We pay lots of money to have drones that actually are hardened so you can't jam them.
Right.
The commercial drones are just, we got 5 state actors out there trying to assassinate Trump, and we're going to have drones that are capable of being easily jammed.
Yes.
We give them money to buy the right stuff. Go buy the right stuff.
Exactly right. Hey, Bob, I could not agree more. We're giving them billions of dollars. There's no reason on this planet why they shouldn't have drones that can't be jammed. Because remember, Cari, that was one of the allegations early on, that the drones didn't work because there's some sort of jamming going on, yet for some reason the bad guy had a drone up.
Yes, he did.
I mean, how does that happen?
Remember that.
You find anything about Obama?
I did. This is from Newsweek from about an hour ago. The U.S. Secret Service told Newsweek reports about a security lapse in former President Barack Obama's security detail over the weekend are inaccurate. TMZ reported Wednesday its reporter spoke to a security guard who was working at an event above a restaurant that the former president attended in Los Angeles on Saturday evening. The guard, who remained nameless, said he approached the SUV transporting Obama without being stopped by secret security agents. He reported 2 agents were standing away from the vehicle in an alleyway when he approached the former president's transport. The guard said he saw Obama in the back of the vehicle using a laptop, according to the TMZ report. The man said he was armed at the time and quickly backed away from the vehicle once he recognized the former president. He told the news outlet the incident appeared to be a security lapse by the Secret Service because there was no one on the back side of the SUV. And the guard also shared a photo with the outlet he said was taken when he first approached the vehicle. A spokesperson for the Secret Service told Newsweek over an email, however, the report was inaccurate. The Secret Service cannot provide the details on our means and methods of protection, but we can confirm that at no time were any Secret Service protectees in the vehicle while the individual was walking down the alleyway. The spokesperson said on Wednesday these claims are inaccurate.
Wow. All right. So thank you. Let's say that there's some validity to it, although the Secret Service says that the claims are inaccurate. I don't trust the Secret Service for obvious reasons. They're going to fix it now. Oh, yeah. They got close to Obama. They're going to fix it now. Cari, they will fix it now.
No doubt they will. Yep.
If there's a guy that got within earshot of President Obama, that's it. The Secret Service will be completely reformed. They're going to throw $18 billion at it, and they're going to have drones that fly around over his car everywhere he goes. And because of this, Trump will now get better Secret Service protection. This is probably a good thing if it's true. And again, I don't trust the Secret Service when it says that's not true. Troy, Texas, what's going on? Hi.
Hey, Joe, out here in Southwest Bexar County.
Nice.
Nice to talk to you again.
Thanks,
I just
man.
wanted to mention making a policy of no accidents when it's actually a failure, not an accident to begin with, reminded me of a newscast I saw last week here locally where they were talking about leaving children in an overheated car. The lady on TV said you need to do something like leave a purse or an umbrella, something significant that you'll remember in the back seat. Isn't a child significant enough?
Yeah, I didn't see that. I don't watch the local news, so I did not see that. They literally said you'll remember the child if you forget your purse?
Yeah, leave something significant in the back seat so you don't forget your child. Something like a purse or an umbrella.
Yeah, I would think the child is way more significant than that. Troy, I didn't see that.
Yeah,
but
like,
yeah, that would be kind of
like
dumb.
a policy versus an accident.
Yes.
You know, shouldn't be a policy. That's their job.
Exactly right. Troy, very well said. Appreciate you. 888-941-PAGS, joepags.com. Jamie, Oklahoma City, let's go.
Hey, Joe, all these failures, go back to all the hoaxes and everything else. At what point do we just start looking at these as intentional incompetence rooted in an indifference and insolence toward President Trump and toward conservatives?
I think it's a great question.
Instead of just mistakes and failures.
Oh, no, I'm with you. And Jamie, thanks for the phone call. I think you're right. At some point, you've got to look at the individual agents, find out their modus operandi. Are they there to protect the man? Are they slack or lax on purpose? Are they just incompetent, or is this purposeful incompetence, as Jamie says? I don't know whether it is or not, but I do know this. You better find out real quick what the background is of some of these people and find out why it wasn't a top priority to say, all right, if I let the guy go out who I'm supposed to be protecting in this climate where we know there are 2 or 3 problems already, Iran, the drones, a credible threat, maybe, just maybe, I'm not doing my job right. He shouldn't go out. Maybe, just maybe, that's the story. Because we're going to keep on getting reports, and the reports aren't going to be getting better. It's not going to be like, hey, here was a success story from that day. No, it's a failure. The guy got shot in the ear. It's a failure. There was somebody else allegedly waiting in wait, on the side of the golf course. Those are failures. And again, incompetence at that job means somebody dies. But for the grace of God, he didn't die. He did get shot, but he didn't die. So at some point, you've got to completely reform it. And I want people who are in there to leave their politics behind. Be Dan Bongino, who protected Obama. He didn't care about his politics. It was his job to protect the guy. 888-941-PAGS, joepags.com. A bunch of word salad from Kamala Harris when we come back. Stay here.
The world is about to shift. Banks are going cashless globally with the emergence of central bank digital currency, which will bring with it programmable money and the ability to turn on or off your purchasing power based on your digital social profile. It's like the equivalent of spyware in your bank account. You need to get out of the system with the world's safest and most precious assets, silver and gold. Call Kirk Elliott Precious Metals at 720-605-3900. That's 720-605-3900.
Don't let them win. Patriot TV is committed to delivering the truth. America's new network for Patriots is growing fast, and we'd love you to join us as a member of Patriot TV. Your support makes it possible for us to continue to deliver unbiased reporting, thought-provoking discussions, and insights you won't find anywhere else. From in-depth interviews to behind-the-scenes footage, Patriot TV brings you closer to the voices shaping our nation's future. Whether it's political developments, cultural shifts, or global affairs, Patriot TV keeps you informed and empowered. As a member of Patriot TV, you'll get perks like personal invitations to exclusive Patriot TV events, where you can gather and network with like-minded Americans. We'll also host online events throughout the year with General Flynn, who's committed to host live Q&A webinars where callers like you can ask him questions and get real answers. Access to these events will be members only, so go to patriot.tv, click on Become a Member. It's fast and easy. We have a great membership option starting at just $9.99 a month, or save with our annual membership for only $99, or take advantage of the best value, the 2-year membership for just $159. Go to patriot.tv, click on Become a Member. It's fast and easy. Do your part to make sure the truth gets out to all Patriots and help ensure future programming. Become a member today. Just go to patriot.tv, click on Become a Member, join today.
When I started MyPillow, it was just a problem solution, one product company. Well, since then, with the help of my dedicated employees, we now have hundreds of products, some you might not even know about. To get the word out, we're having a $25 extravaganza. 2-pack multi-use MyPillows, $25. MyPillow sandals, $25. And for the first time ever, our 6-pack towel sets, you guessed it, just $25. Our brand new 4-pack dish towels, $25. And I've never done this before. Premium MyPillows with all new Giza fabric, any size, any loft level, even king size for only $25. And there's so much more. So go to MyPillow.com or call the number on your screen. Use your promo code for our $25 extravaganza. Order $75 and over. Your entire order ships absolutely free.
Sounds rolling. All 3 cameras. We're good. Ambient speed. We're ready.
Is there any regrets that you have in life? I should sit here and say, yeah, I got a lot of regrets. But when I look back on my life and I understand the lives that were lost, I mean, I'm sitting here with you. And I can tell my story.
Former National Security Advisor Lieutenant General Michael Flynn pleaded guilty today to lying to the FBI.
He was one of the most respected generals in the military.
He was, by definition, the most dangerous possible person for Donald Trump to hire.
Really brilliant military career, serving 33 years.
Why was he being so elusive?
Mike Flynn told the truth and faced life in prison.
Every American needs this historical DVD keepsake. Flynn delivered the truth, whatever the cost. Hand signed by General Michael Flynn, one of America's most treasured military heroes. Order now at the Patriot TV store. Go to Patriot TV, click on Store, and grab a once-in-a-lifetime chance to own a treasured piece of American history. And get your own personal download link to watch America's most talked-about movie, as well as a DVD hand-signed by General Michael Flynn. Use promo code PTV at checkout to get special savings. The Patriot TV store. Incredible savings and a secure, hassle-free shopping experience.
Throughout history, the spirit of patriotism has prevailed. The battles may have changed, but the values remain the same. Today, in 2024, we find ourselves at a pivotal moment where the call for unity, freedom, and a better future echoes louder than ever. For more than 10 years, Patriot Mobile has been committed to supporting the values that make our nation great. With affordable plans and reliable nationwide coverage, Patriot Mobile is not just a wireless service. It's a call to action for those who believe in the American dream. Because this year is not just any year, it's the most important year since our nation's founding. Choose a wireless carrier that shares your values. Choose Patriot Mobile.
I don't know about you, but I have to have that cup of coffee in the morning. And Kingdom Cup is mold-free, it is pesticide-free, and it is organic. It's got this flavor that is delicious. You don't even have to put cream or sweetener in it.
Why did we go with the bean form, the whole bean? Because ultimately the powder form is the one that gathers the most moisture. And that means the more potential mold development. This is actually organic, mold-free, certified. That's important because ultimately people drink coffee. It's cultural. And so we tried to meet the culture where it is and create a healthy alternative.
Make the healthy choice for you and your family. Try mold-free, pesticide-free, and it's organic. Delicious Kingdom Cup coffee. And it's available now at the Patriot TV store. Go to patriot.tv and click on store. You'll find Kingdom Cup coffee in the health and wellness section. Order Kingdom Cup coffee at the Patriot TV store now.
Have a new product or idea? Whether it's already in production or just a concept. Whether you're an individual, a small business, or a medium-sized company, our upcoming show on Patriot TV is here to showcase it to millions and launch it in a big way. We're looking for businesses like yours to feature your product on our new show and pitch it to over 6 million followers, eager to support like-minded businesses. Whether it's a single product or a new product line, we have a platform to skyrocket sales. With powerful Patriot TV ads, targeted direct mail, and the influence of our dynamic show hosts, your product will get the attention it deserves. Don't miss this incredible opportunity. Email us now at advertise@patriot.tv to secure your spot and watch your sales take off.
Hi, great to have you. Thanks. I appreciate you stopping by the Joe Pag Show. There's a lot going on. There's a lot to get to and plenty to talk about, that's for sure. We've got Kamala Harris, who is the nominee, somehow was selected to be the nominee for the Democrats. Didn't win one delegate, didn't win any primaries, has not ever gotten a vote for president of the United States. She's the nominee. She showed up today at the Economy Club in Washington. Now, you might remember the Economy Club because a couple of weeks ago, Biden was there and he was yelling and then he was whispering and then he was just making stuff up. Kamala Harris, 60 days ago, 70 days ago, was known as the lowest rated approval rating for a vice president in modern time. 28%. That's where she was. Depending on who you talk to, she got 1.9 or 3% of the Democrat vote in the 2020 primary election. In fact, she dropped out before Iowa. Extremely unpopular. Somebody who, it was well known, could not keep a staff. Somebody who we know will laugh for no reason in the middle of a sentence because she loses her place or doesn't know what she's saying. This is somebody now who we're told by Oprah and others that is the heir apparent. And you got to vote for her because she loves America. She's a middle-class kid raised by a single mother who worked at McDonald's and prosecuted the hell out of drug cartels. That's who we're supposed to think she is. When, of course, there's no proof she ever worked at McDonald's. There's no proof she was middle class. There's no proof that she had any sort of struggles like the American people are having now. In fact, from what I understand, much of her childhood was in Montreal, Canada. She's somebody who is black, who's also Indian. We know without a doubt her heritage is Indian, but still the black part we're not figuring out yet. And if you ask, you're a racist. They say, well, her father was black, or is. I think he's still alive, to be honest. I'm not sure. But this guy allegedly was black on his grandmother's side or something, or on his mother's side. But his mother died in 1960. Harris was born in 1964, yet Harris in her book shows a picture of her with her grandmother on her father's side. The whole thing is confusing. But the remaking of her relies a lot on what I just said. Her intersectionality is why we are supposed to shut up. Her intersectionality, that she's black, that she's a female, that she's South Pacific Asian or something, all these things, or South Asian, not South Pacific Asian, South Asian. She's all these things, and a female. You've got to give her a pass on all the stuff that garnered her 0 votes up until now. Well, she shows up at the Economy Club. I think it's called the Economy Club. Might be the Economic Club. I don't know. I think it's the Economy Club. She shows up there and starts going through the same thing that she's been told to say since the debates. Again, middle class, single mother, ambition, or what is it, an opportunity economy. And then she goes on about how she loves America and America is the best and it's so great and ambition and it should be available to everybody. She's saying things that don't add up to anything. I'm just going to give you some of these sound bites. I've got quite a few for you. Then we'll break them down. This is Kamala Harris, the selected vice presidential nominee, or presidential nominee. She's the current vice president. Keep in mind as you hear all this, she's been in office for 3.5 years. Joe Biden on The View today said Kamala Harris had every ability to do everything that he did, what kind of power she had, which probably wasn't a good thing for him to say, because now that means that she owns his entire economy and his entire bad administration. So here she is. Here's cut one.
You know, there's a time for patience, and there's a time for impatience. That's not in Ecclesiastics, but just went off script for a minute, Mayor.
There's time for patience, and there's time for no patience. Laughs, and then said it's not in Ecclesiastics. Now, I'm not a biblical scholar, but I'm pretty sure there's an Ecclesiastes. I don't know if there's an Ecclesiastics. Carrie, is there an Ecclesiastics as far as you know?
Not to my knowledge.
I'm just going to play it again, because maybe she says Ecclesiastes, and I just didn't hear it right. Maybe she does.
Okay. Okay. You know, there's a time for patience.
Yeah.
And there's a time for impatience.
That's right. Yeah. Come on.
That's not in Ecclesiastics, but
pretty sure she says Ecclesiastics.
That's what it sounds like. But
I'm gonna go out on a limb and say, okay, so you mispronounced it. We all do that. I do it all the time. And then you correct yourself. When she says Ecclesiastics, doesn't hear that she says it wrong and doesn't fix it. I mean, it's a very KJP sort of thing to do. I screwed something up and then just laugh about it. Just starts laughing. I don't know what she's laughing about. But there you go. Then there's this.
We need to guard that spirit.
Yes.
We have to guard that spirit.
Guard the spirit.
Let it always inspire us.
Inspired
Let
spirit.
it always be the source of our optimism.
Optimism.
Which is that spirit that is so uniquely American.
Yes, spirit.
And let that then inspire us.
Inspire again.
By helping us to be inspired to solve the problems that so many face, including
I have to stop. Let it inspire us to help us get inspired to solve the problem. Carrie,
that's a lot of inspiring.
What was that?
I don't know what I just listened to. I mean, inspire salad. I guess I don't
know. What is that? Okay, I think you're right. Garçon, I'd like the inspire salad, please. I'm going to play. I'm going to try to play the whole thing through, because I hope I can, because I don't know what she's saying. Something about the American spirit that inspires, and be inspired to be inspired by things, and it's the inspiration because of the spirit. I don't know what she's saying, and I
don't understand.
Carrie, I would prefer hearing what she said, dicing it up, and telling people, here's how she's wrong. I can't say she's wrong here because I don't know what she's saying. I can't.
Yeah, I don't have a clue. But it's about inspire.
Let's play it again. Here we go.
Okay. We need to guard that spirit.
Right.
We have to guard that spirit.
Guard it.
Let it always inspire us.
Always.
Let it always be the source of our optimism.
Okay.
Which is that spirit that is so uniquely American.
Mm-hmm.
And let that then inspire us.
What?
By helping us to be inspired to solve the problems.
What?
That so many face, including our small business owners.
Oh, she has a small business at the end somehow. I have no idea what that was.
I don't understand.
All right, so it's the American spirit, and it's the spirit that inspires, and we should use that spirit for optimism, because then you inspire people to be inspired. I mean, she literally said that, right?
And then she throws in the small business owners.
38 seconds to get to the words of small business owners.
You can play it 50 times, and I still won't understand what she's trying to say.
I mean, you and I have been in the field. We've reported. If somebody came to me for a live shot and they say, yes, the vice president, the presidential nominee, did say optimism, spirit, guard the spirit, and be inspired to inspire. Back to you. I don't know. I don't know what to do with this.
I don't know. Yeah, I'm at a loss because I don't know. I don't know what she said, and I don't know what small business owners have to do with it. And
Are you inspired, though? Do you have the optimism?
No.
How about the spirit?
Not at this moment.
Feeling the spirit?
No. Don't feel the spirit, really.
I mean, I love what you said, though. It's an inspire salad. I think that's awesome.
It is. So she keeps saying it like it's something that's so great and deep. And
you know what I think happens?
I don't know what she said.
What I think happens, and I mean this sincerely, I think what happens is she says like the word spirit, and people go, yeah, spirit. She's like, I better say spirit again. And the spirit is what we have to guard. Guard it. And they're in like the front row going, yeah, come on, you're nailing it. And then she says to inspire the guarding of the optimism because of the spirit. Optimism, guard the spirit. Woo! And then she's like, I better keep saying those words. Then she says spirit, optimism, and guard again. And then she says, and that's why I want to talk about small business.
And I still, no, that doesn't make any sense, but.
And there are some of you people out there watching or listening right now going, hell yeah, I'm voting for her. I'm like, okay. You've been inspired by the spirit. I don't know. I have no idea. All right, then here's the next one.
Let's eliminate degree requirements while increasing skills development. And let's start with something I can do as president, was ensure that we do that for the 500,000 of federal jobs that are within our ability to make it so. Showing what is possible and then challenging the private sector to make a similar commitment to emphasizing skills and not just degrees.
Wow. That's right. I kind of agree with it. Oh, I'm sorry. Donald Trump did that through executive order in 2020. My bad. Sorry. Yeah, he did that already. And by the way, it's her party, and I think Obama was the father of this, that kept on saying everybody's got to go to college. You got to go to college. Got to get a college degree. Got to go to college. Go to college. Go to college. And the reason why I think that is, and I've opined about this for years, is because when you go to college, you've got a 12-to-1 liberal to conservative professor base, and they're going to fill your head with a bunch of indoctrinating crap. So now she's saying you don't need a college degree. I can change that as president. You don't have to. Trump did that. Move on. Actually say something other than what he's already done. Because again, she stole the no tax on tips. She stole basically the child tax credit. She's stealing this whole $50,000 tax deduction, it turns out, from what Trump wanted. Trump has already said that in his campaigning. So I don't know what she's doing, but I hope nobody's falling for the okie doke. Then there's this.
On Trump's watch, offshoring went up and manufacturing jobs went down across our country.
This is patently false. Manufacturing went up 447,000. It's under Trump. It only went up 144,000 or something like that. It was about 300,000 fewer under Biden-Harris. She's just lying.
And across our economy, all told, almost 200,000 manufacturing jobs were lost during
Not true.
his presidency, starting before the pandemic hit.
That's a lie.
Making Trump one of the biggest losers ever.
Now, do you see why she said all that? She said all that because she knows that calling Trump a loser is going to bother him. And that's why she's doing that. That's why she's doing that. At the end of the day, those numbers are a lie. The factual numbers show that Trump, I believe it was 300,000 plus more manufacturing jobs under Trump than under Harris-Biden. Now, because she makes the mistake of saying, and that's before the pandemic, which of course just isn't true. In a 37-month period that you've got Harris and Biden in office, you compare that to 37 months under Trump, that's where the numbers come from. I'll give you the exact numbers when we come back, and you can go check my math. But she's just lying about that. Oh, don't worry. I've got more of Kamala Harris when we come back. Oh, you betcha. And let's open the phone lines as well. 888-941-PAGS, 888-941-7247, joepags.com. I want to hear from you because are you buying any of this? Do you know what she was saying about inspire the spirit of the optimism? Maybe you know. I would like some help from you. Maybe you could help a brother out. 888-941-PAGS, joepags.com. Have you heard anything from her economic plan that makes you go, well, she's definitely going to be better than Trump because of that? Anything that's truthful, I should say, from her economic plan that makes you say, yeah, I got to go for her because of my economy. 888-941-7247, joepags.com. Let me remind you about Eden Pure. They've got the best-selling Eden Pure Thunderstorm air purifier. Uses proven oxy technology, sending out O3 molecules to make sure it takes care of the viruses, the mold, the odors that are in the air. You don't have to buy candles and cover-up sprays because all that does is cover it up. It means that the source of the odor or the problem is not going to be taken care of. The powerful thunderstorm, as I said, sends out O3 molecules. They go behind and under furniture. It takes care of the job where you probably can't reach and can't get to. It's going to go and find it and take care of it once and for all. Could be great for your office, could be great for your home, could be great for your kitchen, the living room, wherever you want to put it. Doesn't take up a bunch of space. It's a smaller unit that plugs into the actual outlet, and it leaves fresh and clean air like a thunderstorm rolled through. Right now, save $200 on an Eden Pure Thunderstorm 3-pack. In fact, you get 3 units for less than $200 by going to the website, EdenPureDeals.com. Discount code is PAGS3. EdenPureDeals.com. Save $200 right now. Use PAGS, the number 3. Again, EdenPureDeals.com. The code is PAGS3. Make that happen right now, and we're back after this. Stay here.
The world is about to shift. Banks are going cashless globally with the emergence of central bank digital currency, which will bring with it programmable money and the ability to turn on or off your purchasing power based on your digital social profile. It's like the equivalent of spyware in your bank account. You need to get out of the system with the world's safest and most precious assets, silver and gold. Call Kirk Elliott Precious Metals at 720-605-3900. That's 720-605-3900.
Don't let them win. Patriot TV is committed to delivering the truth. America's new network for Patriots is growing fast, and we'd love you to join us as a member of Patriot TV. Your support makes it possible for us to continue to deliver unbiased reporting, thought-provoking discussions, and insights you won't find anywhere else. From in-depth interviews to behind-the-scenes footage, Patriot TV brings you closer to the voices shaping our nation's future. Whether it's political developments, cultural shifts, or global affairs, Patriot TV keeps you informed and empowered. As a member of Patriot TV, you'll get perks like personal invitations to exclusive Patriot TV events, where you can gather and network with like-minded Americans. We'll also host online events throughout the year with General Flynn, who's committed to host live Q&A webinars where callers like you can ask him questions and get real answers. Access to these events will be members only, so go to patriot.tv, click on Become a Member. It's fast and easy. We have a great membership option starting at just $9.99 a month, or save with our annual membership for only $99, or take advantage of the best value, the 2-year membership for just $159. Go to patriot.tv, click on Become a Member. It's fast and easy. Do your part to make sure the truth gets out to all patriots and help ensure future programming. Become a member today. Just go to patriot.tv, click on Become a Member, join today. Attention patriotic businesses. Do you want to see your sales skyrocket by selling your products or services to like-minded patriots? Well, if you're an advertiser who embodies the timeless principles of freedom, liberty, and patriotism, look no further than Patriot TV. Our viewers are responsive, economically active patriots who are committed to supporting businesses like yours that align with their values. For more information on advertising on America's new network of proud American businesses, email us at advertise@patriot.tv.
Looks like you've been sleeping well.
Megan, he's back. The MyPillow guy.
And you're looking good.
Still feeling good.
Well, just when you thought it couldn't get any better, we've got the best pillow ever, MyPillow 2.0. When I invented MyPillow, it had everything you'd ever want in a pillow. Well, now there's new technology that makes it even better. MyPillow 2.0 has my patented fill combined with a cooling fabric with temperature-regulating thread. MyPillow 2.0 is truly the next generation of MyPillow.
Now's the time to go to MyPillow.com or call the number on your screen. Use the promo code to save 50% on your MyPillow 2.0. Not only that, for a limited time, your entire order ships absolutely free.
You're sleeping even better.
And cooler, too.
And you're looking good.
Feeling good.
I knew you would.
MyPillow.com.
Listen, if we even think you owe us money, you won't know what hit you. We'll put liens on everything you own. Raid your bank accounts, retirement fund, pension. You'll open up your paycheck and cry because we'll already have the money. We'll haul you into federal court and you might even go to jail. Hey, it's our job.
Don't fight the IRS alone. The Tax Doctor is here to help you negotiate your tax bill and reduce your stress. Our experts will fight for you using IRS guidelines to stop any IRS actions like bank levies or wage garnishments. Plus, eliminate penalties and interest and reduce your past tax bill so you pay the IRS less. Help is here to deal with the IRS to reduce your stress. If you owe $10,000 or more in back taxes, do not call the IRS alone. Call a tax doctor now for a tax emergency analysis.
I'd have my mom call the number on the screen. You come see me alone. We'll work it out. Really, we will.
Did you know that thousands of authors across the country have written books and published them with Page Publishing? If you've written a book, Page Publishing can help you through the process. We cut through the confusion of the publishing world to make it easy for you. If we decide to publish your book, your work ends and ours begins. From copy editing and proofing to typesetting and book cover art, we get you printed, distributed, and sold on Amazon, Apple iTunes, and in bookstores across the country. We'll even help you promote your book. That's right, we do all this for you. Biography, self-help, mystery, novels, sci-fi, even a children's book. No matter what genre, Page Publishing can bring your book to life. Call today for your free author submission kit and find out how you can be the next published author at Page Publishing.
Call for your free author submission kit at 855-993-2114. That's 855-993-2114.
What if this happened to you when you're alone? Or what if it happened here? With MedGuard Alert, you're never alone. You can connect with medical professionals anywhere, anytime. And now MedGuard is introducing our exclusive new Care Watch. If you need help quickly, use it from anywhere to contact medical professionals. No cell phone required. The Care Watch is not only a life-saving medical alert device, it's a revolutionary health monitoring system that checks your blood pressure, heart rate, oxygen saturation, and much more. And here's the best part. If you have Medicaid, you may qualify to get your Care Watch for free. The Care Watch is only available through MedGuard Alert. Call us right now. We have monitoring programs starting as low as $1 a day. The call is free, activation is free, shipping is free, and no contract is required. Remember, with Medicaid, you may qualify to get your Care Watch for free. Don't wait. Call us to get your Care Watch right now. Operators are standing by.
The Donor Deck represents a groundbreaking independent crowdfunding initiative driven by patriots like you to bring back our esteemed President Donald J. Trump to office. With unwavering passion, we pledge all profits from the sale to MAGA Inc. and Fight Like a Flynn PAC. The exquisitely detailed challenge coin is a timeless collectible to be passed down to generations. It symbolizes your continuous dedication to assisting President Trump in his quest to rejuvenate America to its former greatness. Get your Donor Deck now. Go to thepatriot.tv store and click on Donor Deck. Enjoy the magnificent artwork and scripture on each playing card, knowing our appreciation for your continuous dedication to assisting President Trump in his quest to rejuvenate America to its former greatness. You'll get this keepsake collectible challenge coin acknowledging your support for Donald Trump's run back to the White House, and the Donor Deck of 52 exquisite playing cards, plus a beautiful display case to show your challenge coin. Go to thepatriot.tv store and get your Donor Deck now.
We appreciate Victoria Coates showing up and doing a great job as always. Also, Mike Davis, that is Monica in for Sam, that's Polo, that's Carrie. I'm Joe. See you tomorrow night.
This is the Joe Pags Show.
Hey guys on the phone lines, we are moving on to a new subject here, so I gotta let you run, but keep listening and call back soon.
All right, people, I'll be back.